Hello everyone. I have not had the money for games as of late, so I decided to patch War Thunder. I did this because I got an email regarding their latest patch. The email indicated that there was a lot of changes to the game, so this recording will talk about that. Let's start with the research tree problem. So you'll notice that my account is fairly old. I have done a lot of work in the United States tree. Um, about a year or two ago, I was working on researching rank 4. Due to the research tree getting changed and planes added, um, it put my research into the P38. I completed the research for the P38, however, I can't buy it yet because I have to first research the P61. You can see that with the red arrow and the research tree. Um, so I Googled the issue and I saw posts in which people said they have similar issues. I contacted customer support and they basically told me that there is nothing they can do. I would have to do all the work to get back to where I was. So if anybody else out there is returning to War Thunder like me, be prepared for that issue. Also for future patches, you can expect a similar problem like this. Moving on to the endgame jets. I'm going to focus on the Hunter, the MiG, and the Sabre. From what I've been able to tell, these are the current um, endgame jets in use. Now, anything that I'm about to say is based on guides that I've read, videos I've seen, or from talking to people. So feel free to correct me at any time in the comments. Um, let's start with the Sabre. So the Sabre has really good speed, roll, and turn capabilities. Um, the other benefit of the Sabre is the 20 mm cannons. It is a lot easier to hit with the 20 mm cannons than the other two planes. So the reason that the roll and turn capabilities are good is because it allows the Sabre to do a lot more maneuvers than, say, the MiG. This is due to the Sabre being able to withstand rolls and turns at a higher speed than the MiG. So that's where that comes in. Let's talk about the MiG now. So the MiG is the fastest jet in the game. Um, the downside to the MiG, though, is that it uses a 37 mm cannon with two 23 mm cannons. It is actually really hard to hit with those. In addition, it has low ammo capacity in comparison to the Sabre or the Hunter. So you may end up having to land um, a lot more than those two planes. Um, some of the other downsides with the MiG-17 is its airframe and low altitude speeds. The MiG can't tolerate the roll or turn speeds um, at higher speeds in comparison to um, the Sabre. So you have to be a lot more careful when performing those maneuvers at higher speeds. Um, as far as the low altitude thing, the Sabre is able um, to, I guess, go faster at lower altitude than the MiG. So you want to be careful with the MiG. Um, Moving on to the Hunter. So people returning to War Thunder like me look at the stat sheet, and it's just a big mystery. Um, so the deal with the Hunter is that it's a boom and zoom. That means that this fighter is specifically designed to climb or dive. The turn rate on this is non-existent. So the way you have to fly the Hunter is keep it in a straight line as much as possible. Now, because it's designed for boom and zoom, that means that this plane has a higher energy retention and climb rate than both the MiG and um, the Sabre. In a lot of the videos that I have seen regarding the Hunter, they were able to point this plane straight up with minimal um, energy retention. So that is actually pretty impressive. Um, the other benefit I have noticed with the Hunter is its large air brake. Um, it is a lot easier to dive with the Hunter than the Sabre or the MiG. Um, some of the other benefits with the Hunter is the 30 millimeter cannons. Those will shred anything it gets a hold of. It also has a decent ammo count, so you won't have to worry about landing for more ammo um, as nearly as much as, say, the MiG. Um, the Hunter's other benefit is its high G tolerance. Um, the Hunter can tolerate much higher G rolls, turns, and dives than even the Sabre. Now, I asked the question of how does that help this plane? So the only defense when getting chased as a hunter is to roll and juke. So the way you juke with this is you um, jerk the joystick left and right just to kind of tip the plane a little bit while rolling. Um, the other thing that you need to do with it is point the nose up at a 10-degree angle, according to guides. The climb rate on this is a lot higher, so even a 10-degree tilt is more than enough to cause a MiG or a Sabre to overshoot in some cases. Now, the other thing I can say about the Hunter is the weight of it. The one thing that you will have to get used to with the Hunter is if you do need to land for more ammo, you will have to get used to landing at higher speeds than any other plane. Unfortunately, it does require a considerable amount of speed to not stall. I think the guide said it has to be at least 300, if I remember right. So that's pretty extreme. But yeah, so that's the most that I know. Hopefully that helps everybody. Good luck if you get back into War Thunder. Thanks for listening.